Welcome to another video, and we want to solve for the follow of x in this problem. We have sine to the power x divided 2 plus cos to the power x divided 2 equals 1 over 5. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to multiply 2 by 6. So by doing that, this reduced to 3 sine raised to the power 4x, and we have this as plus 2 cos raised to the power 4x equals 6 divides 5. And if this is what we have first, and the next thing we are going to do here is we are going to cross multiply by multiplying the left hand side value by 5, and we have 5 bracket 3 sine raised to the power 4x plus 2 cos raised to the power 4x equals 6. And the next thing we're going to do is to open the parentheses with 5. I will have this as 15 sine raised to the power 4x plus, here is 10, and we have this as cos raised to the power 4x equals 6. And on getting to this stage, we know both of them we have like this is sine and cos. Let's make one possible, as in let's have a random trigonometry identity. So we are going to have this as cos square x, which is 1 minus sine square x. So indeed we can still solve it along cos, or we can solve it along sine, but I decided to use sine. That's why I let cos square x to be equals to 1 minus sine square x. And by replacing it here, we have 15 sine raised to the power 4x plus, here is 10. Since I've left this, so we are going to have this as 1 minus sine raised to the power 2x, but you know this is raised to the power 4, so that is everything will be raised to the power 2 equals 6. Then the expansion of 1 minus sine square x all raised to the power 2 is, so if this is 15 sine raised to the power 4x plus, and we have 10 outside, then we create a bracket. So if you expand this, it's going to give 1 minus, here is 2 sine square x. We have this as plus sine raised to the power 4x. Then we transfer, we have equals to 6. So if you try to expand this with 10, then we are going to have 15 sine raised to the power 4x plus, so 10 multiplied by 1 is 10, minus 10 multiplied by 2, that is 20 sine raised to the power 2x, and why this is plus 10 sine raised to the power 4x. Then for this we have minus 6 equals 0. So we can just combine this sine raised to the power 4 and this. So we have, this is 10, which is 15. Then we have 25 sine raised to the power 4x. Then here is minus 20 sine raised to the power 2x, and 10 6 minus 10, that is 4. Then everything equals 6. On getting to this stage, what we are going to do here is, looking at this, you know, we can easily factorize this. So if we factorize this, we can compress it into 5 sine square x minus 2. So because if we expand 5 sine square x minus 2 all square, we are going to get what we have in this line. Then we are going to have this result as sine raised to the power 2x first. Then we have 5 at the back of it minus 2 all raised to the power of 2 equals 0. Yeah, you can just pause this stage and expand it. So it is going to be equal. That is this. Then by taking the square root of both sides, you know, the normal practice is we introduce plus or minus to the other side. Yeah, let's see that. So we have this as 5 sine square x. We take this to the other side, which is coming with plus or minus 2, right? Because we have 0 there already. So then we have divide both sides by 5, divide both sides by 5. This cancel this, and here becomes sine square x, which is equals plus or minus 2. But don't forget that it is 0 that owns plus or minus. So and plus or minus 0 is still going to be 0. So I intentionally added it there. So this plus or minus is not necessary since it comes with 0. So we take the square root of 0 and we introduce that plus or minus. So the plus or minus vanish along 0. So here we have sin⁴x equals 2 over 5. Then by taking the square root of this, so we are going to have this equals, then we have the plus or minus the root of 2 divided by 5. So this cannot vanish because 2 over 5, they are real number not equals to 0. Then we have sin⁴x equals plus or minus the root of 2 divided 5. But to obtain the value of x, so we can just take the sine inverse of both sides. So if we take the sine inverse of sin⁴x, we are going to have ordinary x, which is equals sine inverse of bracket. So we are going to put this in bracket, which is plus or minus root 2 divided 5, and we bracket it. But looking at this, so there are two cases here. Either we have positive or the negative of sine inverse. So for the positive of sine inverse, we are going to have x equals the sine inverse of, we have root 2 divided 5. And this doesn't complete because this value of root 2 over 3, root 2 over 5 is something that has many values. So we are going to add 2p pi to it. That is for any number of that root 2 divided by 5. It is just like it representing theta. Then we are going to have this as, if this is the value we are going to get here is going to fall to the second quadrant, and we take pi minus sine inverse of 2 divided by 5, then plus 2p pi. And the value of this pi is a member of an integer not equals to 0. Okay, integer not equals to 0. So that is the value of p here. And this gives the first solution, the first case. While for the second case, which is coming with negative, so if you have the sign of negative x, this is equals to minus sine x, because sine is an odd function. So the negative come out. Then we are going to have the second case of this problem to be x equals, so instead of positive, instead of sine inverse of minus in the bracket of root 2 over 5, so we take it out, we have minus sine inverse of, here is root 2 divided 5, then plus the same thing, which is 2p pi. So because the value of theta, it has many values, then we are going to still subtract this since it falls to the second quadrant. So we have pi minus, but because we have another minus already, so it becomes plus. Then we have sine inverse of 2 divided by 5, and here is plus 2p pi. So and the pi is a member of integer not equals to 0. So this is how this problem is solved for the value of x. So thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe for more exciting videos like this. So if you have another way of doing this, you can drop it in the comment box. I will dearly appreciate it. Thanks for always engaging in our video. I will see you in the next class. Never stop learning. Bye bye.